Thank goodness this cord is long. I'm walking all over my room.
Oh, is it what's the cord that you want to be long?
So I said, thank goodness this cord is long. I'm
I know.
walking
I
all over
said
my
what's the
room.
cord that is long?
Oh, the headset, so I can talk to you.
Ah! Oh, fuck you. Come on, buddy. Do it. That's how we do it. Okay. I'm barely keeping up my... Oh, that's that. Okay.
Oh, frick. Did they announce 2 cups?
Yeah, it's 2 cups at a time.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the update was totally the turnip and the propeller cup.
Oh! Propeller cup. What the fuck? is that from the... Like, is that from, New Mario Bros. Wii?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I... I
You're
do
making
think...
it sound like there isn't a lucky cat cup.
Listen. Yeah, but that was just like something weird that Nintendo decided to do.
There's a... See, like, Moon Cup makes sense because of Odyssey.
Yeah. Like that.
But you know what? You know what? Well, the real oddball out is 100% the Rock Cup, Mario Galaxy 2. Oh, I love
Oh,
that power
yeah.
up too. But it's kind of strange. For it to
Yeah,
see
well,
it
it's
here.
it's definitely not like a series staple.
Yeah, no, all these others are kind of series staples, like fruit for
Well,
Yoshi,
yeah, because that's the thing is
ring,
a lot of the
feather,
early, my
cherry,
yeah, a lot of the early
acorn.
ones started with ones that were like, yeah, like series staples, and now they're like,
Oh, you know what's kind of like nostalgic to see here is the is it the Calamari Desert? Is that how it's pronounced?
Calamar Desert from 64.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
64. It's like not it's nostalgic for me because of because of Mario Kart 7,
I
not
remember
because
that.
of 64.
Well, I remember learning that it's not called Calamari Desert in Japan.
64.
No, in
Or was
Japan,
it? Oh, in Japan. Okay.
which
What's it
is weird to
called?
me. That's like
Oh,
Calamari Desert seems like a holdover from like the Japan because that's like calamari is not necessarily something that a
it's
lot
kind of
of
weird to see
Western audiences would
Snowland
know about.
GBA here. I think Snowland Double Dash is so much. The Snowland one for Double Dash is better, like in every way.
Uh,
Kind of weird to see this.
Snowland GBA. Well, I don't know. I feel like you got to stretch to put any of the GBA courses in. Most of the ones that they have, most of the ones that they have are like super
Rainbow
remastered,
Road makes
anyways.
okay. Rainbow Road makes sense.
Rainbow
I
Road
would say.
GBA.
Bowser's
Uh,
Castle, Bowser Castle 3 also is just classic. But yes, most of these like Cheese Land, bro, that's like the worst track in all of Mario Kart. Like actually, I can't. Oh,
I've never gotten the hate for
wait.
Cheese Land.
We need to shut up. Ribbon Road is a GBA freaking track.
Oh,
It's a good one.
uh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna like here's what I'm gonna argue, right, to prove my point. They had to seriously remaster Ribbon Road to turn it into what it is in 8. Like it was not. It was
Yeah,
not what
but
the. It was
here's the
not
thing though,
that
is
in
that
the original.
I grew up with the Game Boy. It's
Sure.
called Super Circuit. I grew up with that Mario Kart. So Bowser Castle 3 and Ribbon Road were like genuinely some of my favorite tracks in all of Mario Kart for some time.
Yeah, but
The only ones I like knew were the Wii and the
I do.
Wii tracks
I do think that
and
that's really weird that
and the Super Circuit
for
ones.
whatever reason with the SNES tracks, they always keep the SNES tracks super like faithful. They just bring them in 3D.
They do.
But then with the
Rainbow Road
GBA
SNES track is
tracks,
like legit.
yeah, but with the GBA tracks, they're like, "Oh yeah, here's a completely different track that's inspired by the concept of the original one."
Yeah. Here's the thing though, is that
And it has the same map layout.
they have to do a lot more, I would say, to the Game Boy ones to make them like super clean. Whereas NES, it's a little nicer. Like for whatever reason, it's a lot cleaner, I would say.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, Sky Garden. That is another one that I really liked from.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's from GBA.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is that one's like absurdly faithful to like
That one is pretty
the
faithful. They give it some verticality, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, but no, but like essentially it's the same
I
track.
will
That's
say,
another one I really like.
unfortunately, I do think that is just an inferior version of the Cloud Guardians or whatever from that's already in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, no. Cloud Gardens is one of my.
It's like the best. It's like one of the best ones in the
I
game.
think you're talking about Cloud Top Cruise, right?
Yeah.
That one's
The one
my
with,
favorite.
the one with the Mario Galaxy
Kart,
movie.
That's my
or
favorite
music.
Mario Kart. That's my favorite Mario Kart track. Period. Like out
Yeah.
of all of them, I genuinely love it so much.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot he does that.
Something I don't think they'll do. Oh, okay. They already put Sherbetland, the GameCube Iceland. That's why it's not.
Oh
It's
yeah,
already,
no,
it's
Sherbetland
in
is
the OG game.
They
It's in the OG game.
I got one
bro.
that they'll never put in. Rosalina's Ice World from 7.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I actually
the
don't.
one
I don't hate that one. I think it's like it's a comparatively shitty ice world. But I was never in 7 where they didn't have all the other ice worlds. I was never like, oh god, Rosalina's ice.
One I think they'll put in that I hope they put in is Mario Kart 7, the Wii one, like where you go around the Wii Island, right?
Oh, Woohoo Island.
Yes. I think, and I believe that could be one of them. It's so good. I mean, we have Wario's Mountain, and that's a really good
Mount Wario. That's. I think that one's one of my favorites only because of the adaptive soundtrack with it.
Yeah, that too.
I love the adaptive soundtrack with
The
that one.
adaptive soundtrack is so good.
That one also does feel like a Wii one because it's just like it's like a lot of it's like a lot.
Feels like it, but
it's like a lot.
Feels like it, but it's not. It's what's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of like snowy Olympic sports.
Yeah.
Or at least inspired by
the
them.
one I was gonna say that I don't think they'll do, but I would really like it is I think like I don't know, it's in a weird place where I believe it's worth doing because obviously there's ones that I know 100% they'll never do, and I only really want them because they're nostalgic, not because they're good tracks.
Almost
like
none of the
Rainbow Road from Wii.
Almost none of the SNES variants. You know.
I just really like. I just have so much nostalgia for that track specifically, but like I can admit that it's not the best. It's nowhere near the best Rainbow Road, and you could argue that it's like one of the worst tracks in all of Mario Kart, but I love it so much.
Rainbow Road, which one?
Wii. It's my
Wii?
favorite one.
No, dude, people fucking love. I don't. It's not my favorite personally, but people fucking love Rainbow Road Wii.
I know, that's my favorite one. It's my favorite Rainbow Road, and it's one of my favorite tracks. Just I have so much nostalgia for it.
People
but
love
here's the thing:
Rainbow Road
I seriously don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll put that in. But like one that I think deserves it, but they won't put in is Bowser's Castle Double Dash. Because it's such a good Bowser's Castle, and I don't see them doing it.
Once again, not my favorite. I think people like it. I think. I will say Bowser's Castle. Bowser's Castle is already like it's like Rainbow Road, where it's a series staple. They have one in every game. And no, I don't know.
I think Mario Kart 8's Bowser's Castle, it has a heavy inspiration from Double Dash, so that's another reason why I don't see it happening. Like like Bowser punching the track, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's inspired by the fact that you have a Bowser statue throwing fireballs at you in that one. Like it's essentially like beat for beat, if like seriously beat for beat, the Bowser Castle like.
I actually think that's a map from 7.
Like
that's a map from 7 that actually deserves to be put in is Bowser's Castle from 7 because that's a very different type of map from the one that's already in the game.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying I like that one, but like I don't see it happening because, like I said, the current Bowser's Castle they have is, I would say, better.
Yeah.
And it is heavily inspired from that one. I feel like that's what sucks about most of the GameCube tracks is that was the time where they were just one step. They perfected how tracks were made, and all they were
Yeah.
missing at that specific point was the polish. And that's why Wii is so good, is because it's not only, oh, we know how to make good tracks now, it's also we have the polish now, which is why there's only a few
I think Wii was the first
tracks
game.
that make
I
it
think
in.
Wii was the first game where I was like, where like I thought that like their like attention to detail was kind of next level. And I'm not
Exactly.
shitting on like the earlier Mario Karts, but a lot like a lot of the earlier Mario Karts was just like, especially the first three with like 64 was like the first one in 3D, and I get that they couldn't do a ton of shit with like the you know the all the Funko. What the fuck am I trying to say? All the like just putting like details in the background and stuff and making it look really pretty. But yeah, a lot of the tracks, a lot of the tracks felt really barren in 64.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is like all of the tracks that didn't need more polish from the GameCube are pretty much like everyone knows them. Like Sherbert Land's one of them. It's in 8.
Sorry to cut you
There's
off.
DK Mountain. DK Mountain. It kind of makes me sad. It's gotta be one of the ones. Like I can see like the rock mushrooms next, bro. DK Mountain better be on it.
The
bro.
cannon.
Yes.
It's weird to think that they haven't done DK Mountain since they've had the gliders. Maybe it was in 7.
Exactly.
The
It would DK. Well, no, that's the thing is they might have done it out of like, bro, people might be tired of DK Mountain because guess what we did? We put it. It's in Double Dash. It's in Wii. It's in 7. So like, if they did it again, it would have been the 4th game in a row since its conception to get it. So I feel like maybe they were going for like it's been in several others. People have seen it before. Let's give them something new. A remake.
Just to say this real quick. I just wanted to point out that this is my favorite world in this game. The
Horizon Zero Dawn world.
I really fucking love like the aesthetic, because this is also one of the most uniquely aesthetic ones in this game. Because it's like this like lush greenery area that's just below the surface, so you got light flooding in with it still being underground.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to think of like actually like Mario Kart 7 ones. Do they don't have the Mario Bros 3 one from DS yet, do they? That's not in.
I don't think it is.
It's not. In 8. That'd be a good one to put in.
Mario Bros 3? Mario Circuit 3, you mean?
No, Mario Bros 3, the one that's like the airship with the Monty Mole like popping out.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
That one's cool though. I like that one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't see that here. Oh, yeah, no, my favorite Mario Kart track, just period, is Neo Bowser City.
Oh yeah.
But Cloud Top Cruise is
I
like
know I
second place.
knew that. I knew that though.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Cloud Top
Why
Cruise
is
being my
Sam?
favorite.
Why is
But I completely forgot about like Neo Bowser City is absolutely my
Why
favorite.
is Samus
It's
on in
just
Mario Kart?
so good.
I'm surprised they stopped, like where they did. You know, with like the third party characters in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like I was
I feel like there's a couple others they could have done.
I literally made the joke that like
I do not think Samus could be one of them.
I think Samus could be
She's
one of them.
She's maybe I guess she could. I don't know.
Maybe it's just because I
feel
like Metroid a whole lot, but
I was gonna say Link is a weird exception to all these others because Link is the only one that's like kind of serious.
If
They put him in
okay.
like-
It depends on
they
your
put him in
it
like-
depends on your definition. My thing is well, because I think Samus can be goofy. I mean, she's goofy in Smash Brothers.
Kinda goofy, I guess.
What I like.
I just
I don't
okay.
know.
In
In
my
my
seriously
opinion,
think
if Link can be in, Samus can be in.
I see that, but like, will Nintendo see that?
I don't know.
Nintendo has characters in mind.
Apparently they want it to be really.
Mario Kart 8 has always made me mad.
I do see your point,
and
though,
it
'cause they
still
put-
makes me mad to this day. Because where's Diddy Kong? Like, how is Diddy Kong not here? But then there's freaking an entire row of baby characters. Frick that
I've
game.
never gotten
And
the
there's
love
an
for.
entire row of the Koopalings.
I've never gotten the love for Funky Kong. I'm gonna be real.
I didn't say Funky Kong.
No, I know, I know. I'm saying I don't. Diddy Kong is
Like,
whatever, but I've never gotten Funky Kong. Like,
I love Funky Kong.
okay.
I'm like everyone else, bro. He's good. I like him.
Like, I don't know.
Character.
To a certain extent, I feel like a lot of people just like him because he's the best character in Wii.
I didn't even know that.
That's true. That's literally what Shea Phillips said when he was ranking all of them. Shea Phillips ranked like every Mario Kart character just based off of how much he likes the characters, not based on stats.
Yeah.
And he ranked
Funky Kong's number 1.
He put Funky Kong. I think no, I don't know if he was number 1. I think he might have been number 1, or he was number 1 or number 2. I remember him being number 2.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of. That's what sucks. That's like that's like one of the only major gripes I have with Mario Kart 8 is that, dude, Wii spoils the frick out of you with its roster of characters. Not necessarily like I get that the carts are weak compared to.
Well,
like
because
7
I think
and
they
8,
just did a
but
good job at prioritizing.
The characters, bro. There's just all of the characters, bro. They're just like there and they're good instead of like clones. I like some of these clones, but like
they did a good job of prioritizing in Wii, and they weren't doing the clones. I can totally. I'm like 100%. I don't even think Metal Mario deserves to be, because people even like people like Metal Mario, and I'm even like with Metal Mario. I'm like, why? Yeah. I get it. He's a reference to 64, the power up in 64, as well as the boss fight in Smash Brothers. I don't care. He's the same shit as Pink Gold Peach. It's just he's technically from an older shit. Pink Gold Peach is the one that
I want to say like seeing Metal Mario and like Tanuki and like I
I kind of like Tanuki.